Ekwama hwan?
Ekwama Ghana bani pen. Mesro. Buku to be be.
Eja usupadi.
Ene me moye ten.
Ene.
Efia. Ni me moye.
Ene ebuniye.
Mampani mwa. Mesre mampani se efia. Baby bia nimdia hode ewo. Ene me moye ten toto. Efia ni me moye dia magana fo.
Papa.
Mampani ekufado. Samanfo kanyeze sebio omotawo. Enyeso mu hu se wo ye bibi mampani baby abedru asomai no. Ene me moye dia mafia ni amanfo bedi aye den.
Na da wonka hwana.
Enkosi da
bedie.
Kosi da bay mampani enkosi da bay na Ghana fo beto akoso atete I see. Eye no kure ewiase ama nyine huna mane nanso ye de no den.
No den.
Mampani ye bibi wate. Ye bibi President Kufado. Ye bibi do something. Mampani do something na Ghana fo huna mane Ghana fo bre.
E bon person.
Enye senior peno. Enye senior. Ewiase nyina ide na so ye de mampani anwa ye dia mama say ye Ghana ni bedi amafo aware because of what chere. Yen kan will be amafo kwa ye mampani do something. President Akufo-Addo, do something. Do something. Vice President, do something. Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia, one of the kind of men that will catch us. NPP one, let us see them. Put them to work. The men. Yeah, NPP one when the board, yeah, someone in opposition. Let this, like you who Simon say they are working. I want you to know what they do that day. And they.
Nem zo wieka.
Na mama no Ghana for mami mapanye ko na no entra so ami jasa ni sande e wo Ghana for kasai na mami wo se ya e mapanye no kana mi ke bia mamu bo aye we on se da tiase to bi no nyamu bo na wo I'm the same person, mother family, Namadia, and my papa be mamma. Yes, and I'm about the summer. Yes, and I'm about the summer. That was so
at the Stradia Minister, at the Stradia, a day a foul so dear manana, and he said, O man for quabre. Any man so ye nim se kwabrefo wo de hwe voting pattern o moto abadodo pa de manana o se men kanche yes o se men kanche president so o makwan no se president anya ma wo mo a na se be yo mo ya pa na 2024 on beto abanetia NPP.
No problem.
You do it.
I'm saying people make those kind of threats. Me, they don't frighten me.
Okay.
It's somebody votes for you, somebody supports you. It's because they want you to do things for them. I understand that. There's no need for people to go to my say. I don't want to watch them. But of course, I'm here. But decided to be to my NDC. I was a man, you know, me myself. Obi and songs and in teams baby. And they wow. The important thing is that we have a responsibility. I understand the responsibility, and we will deal with it.
Fantastic.
Right.
Nana,
that we are happy that the polls are projecting a massive victory for us, both for President Mahama and for a resounding majority in Parliament in 2025. But I like to caution that polls results alone don't constitute victory for any political party. we must be aware that our opponents have a lot of money and they are going into the vote market with a lot of looted cash. One of the first major risks that we face is to pretend to compete with them in the game of vote buying. No matter what we do, we cannot mobilize enough resources to be able to compete with them in money politics. And indeed, they will be happy if we move the battle away from principles, from integrity, from honesty and truthfulness to the battle of who pays higher. So I'd like to caution all of us that don't let us abandon the tool we are more comfortable with and try to pick the tools that MPP is comfortable with. So let's remain a party of honesty, a party of truth, a party of integrity. And that is the only way we can defeat MPP. The second risk I want us to guard against is the risk of complacency. The polls figures tend to create a picture that we have already won. I like to caution everybody that we have not won yet. We are on the way to victory. But let's guard against complacency. Number 3, because we are already convinced that we are there, a lot of people have begun taking positions and fighting over who will be what in the next government. Indeed, some people are not only fighting about the positions they will occupy, they are telling all others that they will be the kingmakers and they will be making their appointment. If we are not careful,
least say that let me say that I don't have any list, and so for those of them who were referred to by General as having chosen their positions, you may be very, very deeply disappointed. But I want to thank you very much.
You may be very, 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 very disappointed. On say, so you're a leader now, go straight forward, now come and say, a man for Tiasie. And before say a besha say, I made chia minuanuma moaba no malam Dan Baba. Malam Dan Baba, any Emily. Emily was with us, and in the first we say, no, I had to call, any time I had to call, Bibia or I say, no. I really enjoy your company. Na yemfa enasiye eninkaye kese yemfa nkaye ye papa osajefo ye nana ye wofa ye bibia Dr. Kwame Nkrumah on the 27th of April 1962. Ana papa yi enkofu bi ye so mbe yi na free asase so no nso omu yi no still an nkasei eda so kai emabunu na Edian Kwame Nkrumah aje ewo yen mpanyin so ya Facebook so abai no ebro din a woje ye abra na otia simple. That tells you say when enyansafo bi betina asase no mo catch say dimpa yesen ahonya, yes eno no sa adage no ye adwuma kosi ba bia who say yes sometimes no obetumi nya sika bia wo pe amanfo mo ne Nkrumah si so no mo wo sika sen Nkrumah but ene no how much any ball nya ono ane wofa ofri benyi a ewo axim a ye ka se Ghana sikafo ebe wiase aba Ghana hono a so anye number 1 a ene minim de obeye eye pa grant because ono no de ne sika single-handedly audit a political movement your friend United Gold Coast Convention into Numua na Kwame Nkrumah eso ni nemu and don't forget say when it comes to Ghana amanyo seven enkuofo no a omo ka kire Kwame Nkrumah say how can this tiny boy from Nkrofo and not Nkrofo representing the Enzima land no Enzima fo no no wonder say hona abrofo no edi kan pie ye. Don't forget abrofo no ma mp Elmina o abrofo ndi kan pie o Axim hono mu di kan pie ye ba baby omo kosi castle no omo first year omo kosi ya no omo de be ye no ene ye Elmina but omo di kan pie ewo Axim ho so tell them no wonder say RS Blay any Ghana prominent politicians akesia eba wiase no eba Ghana ho nyina dodo na afri enzmala no eye enkofukuo bi a omo ye kuma bi na omo hye ho but they have the brains when it comes to say obi a okura mastermind a otimi ma a former vice president of America and wiase billionaires nyina de omo sika a brain say or investment bi o baby now the sika ba behemu a obe multiply wo sika no ententem say namwan de o de adwuma di Ghana for but enzimani man no o de adwuma edi abrofo sika fo nyina ema abrofo no were selling their property and were investing heavily amoti ne omani no na akwani oni mansions e wo London o sorry anopa wo London no obeko ne officer abrofo neti London no ma pagya nasi omukon ho no me na akwa akosi ne office what you say otia wo mu no frantuma oni me frɛ no Akable Meza oyenzemani Akable Meza inti onte se Ghana be kɔ nanim no yehia Kwame Nkrumah adwen na yehia Akable adwen ni bi because minim obi a wapi o Africa ho a okura saa power for negotiation Akable etimi ma business moguls e wo wiase nyinara e buy into his idea afi one journalist be busa broni ni say na aden na wo ye sikani na wo take steps and so no invest to sika na you couldn't even take steps to know baby akwa ni say oje musika na kwa akohwe no man ko pe kire akwa ni ade no they could not talk because let me tell you enzimafo no me enzimafo na ankasa no omo track records bi o adwe da wo mo tribu no you go into history what you say go into history sa enzimafo no ni ade no there's one other woman bi no so wo ni roots e konzima honum na but no omotita kwapa ye frɛ no Merikujo ni maiden name no na ye the Daxon one Kwame Nkrumah partner ye o kire onu ne ko kire pan no to 3 year any those ennyoma yetimedi ensa ye no ntade pam ni ade no of course sentam the rest of the life now on northern part abraye too Kwame Nkrumah free ade so 1986 oba bi na owu ye won say Professor Jena na kasa no oboma mi bidin Esther Okulu sa Esther Okulu no obodin no munnim no sa maame no ya do Ghana nyoma mu nsuko no ono ena sa inkulenu food we see no ha ye ne dia your friend Esther Okulu ono no the first Ghanaian obi a food processing factory e wo Ghana ho in around 19 That was around 1942-43, oh baby. Yes, including ni dian kasa ansa na oba be ni e frɛ no Esther Nkulenu because na ne papa din di George Nkulenu or a Votarian. What you has here? Intinye ya santua ni uni ya santua okuma asante. But oma mi bubo omu din no omu kuma Ghana. Seba omu kuma omu kudia anka. There was a king and a queen at the same time. Oba no ye king or sa ye queen at the same time. Ye friend no akabi. Friend Dode Akabi ono na simu ni enkranfo no ahemfo akese nyina ye dey oka kwei mu ne wanwanfo ni nyina no ye dey e baaye intino there are great omo ye wonkofo a omo bo omo hu modern sin nkofo na omo ka omo din ni kra ye dey e de kire mu no so ti ase intinkulenu maame no obenya dibredi ne nan asiso Ghana ho nyina ye Kwame Nkrumah na boa no ma ne nan mu tintim ye ndi ye be say adwumadi ase a ye ka Ghana politics na we have to situate it in what in history na ye hu de enkofoku bi aye e de aboa ye what the mention as no that's it. Tia koye ni minua isen ma me de caveat na to bio me ba me hu se me na mabie me channel a me ye maade intino I take full responsibility. Say be travel, send travel, I take my own full responsibility. Inti say before say video no be cut na mo amante no me can clear say if free video kono de eno ano no video no me ba na ma be ya to. Those who are interested will show their interest. Those who are not interested will not will also do, or maybe just give it a flip and then go their way. Young so back to your issues, no. On the but me wa video bi o me body atremo. You see, you better how near cancer more and then a miss bag on a miss bag omnibus. You can say be a omnibus, I say be a movie. Bibia bi omubi ye kan ye na Kwame Nkrumah no so ye kan ye na Kwame Nkrumah no na ye keka nzemi won se de bia ya na menua ekoba no abeka chose kofu be di president no eyi nku an okọ ye mumunnim ye wo information ekofu no ankasa beji atum se eyi no ko eti no me call me archives mo me ko hu video na afa me se video ye himfa ne ko se ya
Yes, and we are coming to you from the residency of His Excellency Mr. John Agyekum Kufuor. Is it true that you are a good storyteller? I've heard from some of your close associates that you tell fantastic, hilarious stories. And can we have the benefit of one? The whole nation?
I'm not like you. You crack jokes, but I think it's a gift, a talent you have. But I think I do enjoy good jokes. So if you tell me one, then you'll see how hilariously I will laugh. So tell me one.
Well, there was a joke about you being an excellent, they say you introduced what they call funeral politics in Ghana. And if you want to be president, you have to know how to go to funerals. So they said you showed up at one funeral and the man wasn't even dead yet. You didn't laugh.
Oh, this one is morbid. It's not good enough.
It's not good enough.
How could I attend some living man's funeral? But funeral politics, no. You see, you want to lead a people or work with people, you must know their values. And there's nothing like empathizing with people in their moments of hardships and sorrow. And if you want to do politics, do it successfully, then you must find a way to identify with the people you want to lead. So, yes, I attended quite a few funerals. But I tell you, it wasn't a gimmick. I naturally happen to feel a lot of sympathy with people. So, yes. But if people...
So, minianum, Safi, ever catch yourself for be dear, you know, a ye no de koya, after the what ya say, or no one casan a can. On say, me, we papa KSM na, or the quine beats with video ya chepa, and the mo who KSM cram who say, when unity video we or ye and yen. What ya say, hey, or ye and yet video no yen never. I check. Inti asem no ne krakra ne wi ya ne say funeral politics ena yese kofo be ye yebusa nze ya mpa o say wo be ye leader e wo say you empathize with the people and the empathy nze wo be kwa yi what ya say inti from the horse's own mouth inti etena bi na wote ho na ekoba na o ka say obi e be ye politics or the kwa yi ewu kumase a on nimu a ema meka se wodi papa natem na papa na age atomo misremo yenim ye betena ha yenim ne yeka se ye betena ha pe a yenim ne yere yeka nti no wo se moti ase wo sa kwan ni so what you say ti afi you know getting back to business na me se ne de bibia wo ye tu afra Minianum Adutwum say obede Adutwum say Adutwum say KENTRY obe painti Ghana school ni na blue and white na wa painti ceiling no red right to say there me hu videos na NPP for nkwasiafo no show no na che say NPP for colors no say MPP colors red, blue, white. And then yes, sir. Now, in fact, ena de biaye kan. So the tumi ma kurasinia on. So the tumi ma kurasinia. Ah. Now pesa wo say ade. Minia. Enunti swahwem kurase for no mo bakageti a. Oti ahoro kura onwe ho. Or tia horo ato atwene a onwe ho because of fan ze kegetia na ye ne kura ase ho ho ye mfuturo nti o ti ahoro ne tumu ebe fra mfuturo na achese akata so nti unam ho no mo anu atene pam na eda ho until say omo akurum ne omo ti kurum ne be draw attention say krache e de be nyoma tantan na wo ye no ha no wo ka che ne kurampo no o fa ne say normal sa na ade tumi man kura ase fo asa na eba nipa bodam no mo setade nipa o abodam esentade no mo nam Ghana ho now it's hard for us to see say enkofo ne timi abodam sa minia ehu se me trase na me pese me dwen the way I am panyimfo no esifa so adimi no a for him to even say all dwen say yensesa atade na yesesa atade a and no will show transformation in education no we should say sa na say no as senkofu we mu ne bekoso a ya to aba ma omo a e wo se yi ne ye yi ni enana meka say minia share the way on the way me pesenka leader bi wo Africa wa betna broni krom no wa hu nyoma ema broni no ekoso pa na o se onye bi ma ne krom ma na metewa na mehwisi saa na eye mewawa anunti no se wonya nkwasiafo leader bi se ya obi sorry ya no aba because was sisi dai mienu niensa bi wo Ghana wonti no ofi se onim nyansa sen obi a enti you get up the next day no Magdan a wote adan ho ewiwi amanfo nsase no aba be ka kire wo se na ono no ti Legon na oko university na ye mani di no na o $40 million edan account mo nam ayi na Kwame bidi akonso aba oh mo school no adien omo kasa bebre just because omo fee say if you get hold of money you have solved the world's problem. Let me tell you, you see, resources are want to because a Jimmy for na muremua or mutimi kokoto a good year so. And no cannot make them wise. Two, se will be na or say adrian no de benam ne say. Obebu ni nuanom afa so obema ekomo adi nipa dodo no no de anya ne ho a enkyere wisdom enunti no it's like obi opeso bagana politics nbia sorry a na or attack education I ena enye school na bema waye sei ena enye sei na bema waye sei omo kasa sei sa me say hey ke da be na munye sika. And I always say how I wish say despite mo omo nyuma no be koso na omo afa omo adwuma no omo koso anya omo aduane da every despite mo ho. But only one thing, the black man, most of the black people, no, and the majority, no, we do not build our riches on structures. Inti die sikanyanu ba ni nsem kane no. Unye wupe na nechi eye basa. Nara power owe him. Boku transport owe him. Pepra some owe him. Bodi amumu bomo mimi kumase for de na me bobo. Ade Cutlass ewo hen. Ye bubo YF ewo hen. Ye bubo apia minkanom ewo hen. O bubo a ubohu se omu nyina no they could not sustain their riches no after 30 years. So we haven't been able to build riches over generations, and no a problem. And that is why here. And as a country and as a people, no, we are unable to govern ourselves over 30 years. Into me yet. Because we quickly become content with the little that nature opens or shows to us. Kakrana nature de be maye na no yes ye nature fapim ase ya, and then we begin to fool about with the little. And inti no ohwe yen a enti maye sikafo no anase nkofo mu fi so manya sika no dodo no a ntimi am position mu ye elie ewo education ni mu nti no omu duru ba bia omu fi se omu kwan na omu fa so omu di ye no eno na obi afa so be ye. Let me tell you, in our dispensation o fa kwa me despite kwan so a ubedi hia because on time no na ye ton cassette and that time o ton cassette a also di ye no se na o find yourself e wo different environment bi mu na ya advance a anko ene o da so di hia. I am telling you, that is why what you abruchiri na obenyeska kakra bia opeso okofie, because I say no, it will be difficult for you to open up any venture because abrofuna na ebi omu business because omu na omu krasa analytic minds no a omutimi create bibi wo advanced countries no inti ye no yen tumi create bibi papa bia wa ha nti no pa e wo se ye call back ne e kohwe se e ho no enyan develop nwiye inti ade bi wo ho a untumi mfa make iska wa ha no obetumi dia make iska wo ho ti ube nya capital kakra bi wo ha se ya partner ho de call ba busa ho se before say na wo free abrochi akọ set up business ni Ghana no ana nke kuro bi enu e friend Ghana ne yese fasa unyansa na ene o pese o de rubbish school no e fatena kuro ha se ya se e na o de pese o de ye ya and I'm telling you ka wontumi ntena kuro ni mo. Let me tell you abrochi na ye tete no Ghana for dodo no a omo educate omo ho very well no they are taking the fattest of all the salaries no the wages no because Ghana ni a okotena America okosua computer science big data analysis or committee ne ho into obey internalist obesua medicine ye we no they get the big figures no. What you say? And most of them, they are well to do and they rub, shoulders with aprofono. But omo fa suku kwan so no mo de tia broje no emudu do say. Enetimi sustain omo ho abroje. Emudu do say. You see, so when you see people omo fi so omo de enkwasiafo ho ayeye into they begin or they tend to speak ill kasa jope bia de kire education a kamese sa ankofo no nkameso omo nsase na me de omo ko Korea ne wo busa Korea ni se ekro we ya ayefei e de be ne ma ne yesa Korea for be catch say number 1 education, number 2 education, number 3 education. And no, and now solve all problems. And now, even in America, education, African Americans now are more educated well. No, sika ebeto omunsemua. They do the right investment. But omo educated omo ni financial knowledge be the say le win nko no. They may have investment, but sikana omunya because of omo artistic, talent biya ya diama womo no. So omu invest sikan to say the omo mako school no invest ya. Anka I'm telling you kabebia omo druno, but you see them say le win ba hwede waye no wa tattoo na nisu nyina ni nyina ye ka na wo ye tattoo we ya the medical maintenance now be financial maintenance I'll be committed into this no ye be ye we nyina ye na African Americans na bet now say the structures and the system na wo America hono no enem pese bibini be ye meanwhile oba broni ni kuro mu a broni ni ba no oni bibini ni ba no enne omu nyina te classroom baako. What is matter, what is science, what is business no omu nyina esuabo. But so opportunity ba wo bibini nsemu a na ye di jimi. Ni ye di jimi. Enti wo ma obibini me position a na ato ni jimi ni nkwasi asem. Adutwum bae you go around the country no who say still and we haven't been able to take some school going children omuko school under trees ni intimi ni omu nyina nyede enfri ho but be ma akoda no atade white na odi akwa akotena mfuturu mu ye so ayeko school nyina no se nye sa colors no ayediko school no I tell you and ye she white I'm telling you say nke bi kura nke ma ame no beja ayehwe because so ti America no bi she white and the best school wa hwa akra the compound or the school no You see, sometimes who say yanko for no diniama. They want the obronina ye the obronino a shirt at the white na nkura bow tie. Normally the school, public schools were abrochi. But baby and granny bow tie econoa a hono ya 2 hotels ya ho ye hunina ura classroom ya the woolen carpet papa monkwasi hotels na musisi no hono eno na mo fi say mo the same one na chese mo abobra obekọ broni ba classroom no woolen carpet papa eno dia se ho a ne mofra esuade wo so akoda no ba school a o se oni pen ya the pen esi ho de bia pen boxes esisi ho akoda ne ba o se onhu ni exercise book no o ka so onhu ni exercise book na no omo plenty of sheets ewo drawer ni mu otwe ana ade ama wo akoda no e ka say ope exercise book na no okọ ni omo drawers ni sisi classroom ho no a fresh books ebi wo ho se omo anya bi wo ha akra ni pie okọ student services pe no akwa gene de and no na running education enya akra na tade a wo se what did they tell us no na me say bibini a hwe ye ka on era na ma me de fi kwa me nkroma no na ma me de fi kwa me nkroma no eno na ya na ma ye no mu bi ya ma me hu no but me kai me swapa ye wo for krom ye sorry weekend ya nko school a ye see ye call university printing press university press ewo tech honum no university na won the printing press yi wo ho ye ko ho na wo hwe those days na kwa me nkroma na omo feed students no na ura ho bia ura omo pantry honum pa omo dan tali na ohwe machines at the time nkroma di be gu university ho oko KTI ebia asori ko ye program na oko ho na wura omo workshop awrade intina mi busa say so 50 years ago no sanya abrofo ne classroom ne sitie no because me kai pa na me wo Adutwum senior high school dan sa tra schools no a kwa me nkroma shaase e se osisi a wentumi ansisi a e champon ba ya obeto aso no sa schools ni nyinara so ho na wuramu a ye fra bibi pigeon hole ya ye some holes nkitinkiti bi wo no ho a obia wo ne lock ni ayi bia ye dey e wo ho a o di books ni bibia be dey e bi shem but ene udi sika e magana leader say onko se suku dan fa magana ni abofra o se 6 unit classroom no we see it tia na is what to say toilet no but oba broni school na o share yes 6 unit classroom ensu amofra ne benum eni ho wow baby ankra ne be ko toilet eni ho wow baby abofra ne yare a medical epini ho wow hey but ye jumpy ya you see ye change school atade no me own I've now come to the understanding say you see Ghana I tell you mahama moa any esedun ketiamo you see it is about time let me say this and say this for a fact Mahama no mo ye no mo share video ni ma no. Hwɛ, it is about time ahụ. There was a politicians no. Mo mama mo ni ye din wa ahemfo ne so. Ena wo tie susu na wo pese obeye politician e wo Ghana wa. Dwen sa asem wo ye ho. Hwɛ, anye sa ahụ. Ahemfo no de bia ombedi bone de asem. Let me tell you one thing. Wonim se baby a Ghana esisi dan adru no. Eye kuro bi eye serious anke ni kwan se esi dan adru ho. But ahemfo no na create problem. Dum so no, ahemfo na create problems no. Ahemfo no na create problems no because omo tonton ensase ne basa measures bia na ho. Enti enipa ya na watunu akotena ha, enipa ya na watunu akotena ha, e wo se the light kokoma omo ho. Meanwhile, before se broni enka se yesi dan wa ha no, a enipa betumi akotena ho no, na nkanea e wo ho, nsuo ho. The drainage system wa nsuo to a ye hu ba bi nsuo ni be fa so na area free community ni nyina no, broni no waye. Enti no se yesisi dan no ho a, there will be a provision for school, market, and commercial area. Bebia obi pese okosi industry a onkosi mfa nse residence and residential we no apartment no nemu no yebe allocate na demarcate a particular spot bi a o pese will go into production a ho na ade onioma be dey anase manufacturing a yebe industrial zone anase industrial parks. But here is the case, say, we a politician who are cry. Yes, so he be turning sass wa. Whether say, or mano, a ready say, obetimia extend electricity alcohol. Now, or extend electricity na alcohol no more. Ye wo energy capacity no, ye de command cofon wo no. Ye factor. Me say the first solution to kwasi asema ekos wo Ghana ho nyina ne say obeye president all the paramount chiefs ni nyina no frɛ o mo say e free neko no. This is it. Mo asas na opeso ton ya lands commission na beton asas ne dia ma wo ye meju asas ne free nsem eye wo dia. But until say lands commission Amma hon ved and permit say this time you bet me a developer has say you know. We are not going there. Assassin ya wodia. And you pesika there, what you do is that you sell the land to the government. And no so yes kwa kutia sikana shobi nsemo. There should be a well thought out plan say ye were forms a ye diama all the banks no utua e consolidated we ni pa enti wonu ye gi asase no u register the man say waton ama aban no then aban no beba betua wo sika de ama so that etena bi no aban na so betimi aton even at a higher price because waton de na wie wo ye family so na wo asase a wa wuntumi ntena fie mfa wo pe enton asase no ya register bibia won sase no 100 acres a lands commission na be take data no ehu say 150 acres ene ye mobusua ne dia mo wo data bibia ya sign bibia document no da ho. What did I mention? I say document ni daho. This lands commission man red light no answer. Just a lands commission man red light ni say afi aha say no ye betumi akọ na enumpo no ye kọ say when it becomes like this then you see on my chichon you leave it in the hands of a sikafo. eno na bibini nti ase no o man chichire no America na eda ho no eye sikafo na achichire man no inti nkro ni nsase no Bill Gates wo mu be se de o Bill Gates unim farmlands a oni wo so that osikani no oya ade no a sika no wo ho ana say oye sikani ni doesn't mean say you no nko na eyo ye what to say estate agencies no estate agencies no obi said the lands are in the private hands. That's how I am from Jimmy. Said they be a catch you. I am from Jimmy. Oyo hini nasa oye man hini bia ukuro da ye. Nasa wo so ton sasena. Bi gina wo se a me hwe wo se ayeye wo ska ba be pe bi ato. Ba sa wo dwen wo nana no mo bebet na. Na dwen hu se omo they will not come and meet any land. What do you do? Senka oyo hin na opeso nya sika oyo tu srebo oko commercial banks say wo pay loan they will give it to you. Mo you educated but mo momo bra eye wo hin no a wo kro no ye wo dia no abusua asase bia no kra na nka wo se wo toba ne ho wo giba wo ho na register. To say the maker no, we can just lower it to the na eco district no lands commission or no show hin na sase so ye to hin na sase ya ye indicate ya okotu yes kan to bank na bank no utua ye na no percentage ye tax e wa asase ne so e kwa aban no ho na de eco asase rua no ho so na eco if possible the se district na ewo hono district ne so wa account a sika ne biye de ekotomu a na eko we eye simple nipa betena etimi atenase na yaye na land litigation kra chief justice mo ka se eno ne the number 1 cases a ekoso hono kra na eso ayede ati. These are some of the things that wasn't kitimi yede to me. But I don't be a topic for a different day. A better topic for a different day. So, I can follow information. I want to say, what is the work of friends, a lands commission? I say this. And that is it. But yanko Adutwum asemeso. Into sometimes me say what you want busa nipa dasani say ye be before no nyankopon bo nipa no say da boy ye kan ho bi ana say obo abrofo ni wi ansa na obeboye ana say dey mi busa me ho say abrofo no nyankopon bo mo wi ye no ene say ye dey na ye dey ni bi mo because it's like me professor ba ko bia na o chere me philosophy asem o kan say o say a problem na eso ye na no is because of say you need analytic mind o kan na nam say no correct because your analytic mind now you be dwia kwachiri anka nyoma bi o ha o kia ha ye honye in fact me say education minister no kasa na no ena ne hu say otu ne ho say na ote America no educationist no. It has confirmed say oboa he had no clue about education. Adwuma no mo hye ni di ye. Yeah, me say Africa mo menja kro no. Ghana mpanyimfo mo ma yinya kro no why? Cause kro no higher. Onko ana opeso odidi no menuanom higher because so ultimi ko Ghana school be population of be a base and crab be a base 100 200 primary school be a population of 400 in class ne kura wa kokura wanya population ne kura no obetimi nya population of be a 200 and koda school from koda 200 sa 200 yi na yakosi school dan tia de yesi ho. Yes, 6 classroom block. Na yiwia yesi another tia ba ko de esi honom form 1 form 2 form 3. Enti no uti school mu honom a wo ho a obusasa akoda we wa hen a wo no. Ba woni broni nyansem no abrofo no mu school no unya wura mu eno ano no ntumi mpie. Abrofo no schools no se un akoda ne maame de akora ne be hye broni ne nsa se kinkren na akora ne wura school building and premises ne say kim, there's no way so be pie wo fa hen o hen fa na wo fa na onim se upie omo baby bia o class o baby but we pia for baby no akọ different class se upie na obi wo inside we mia lock no so ama wa untumi mem into and we pie but still no over the confines of the school but we pie free school structure and building na nka se we pie free mo but say we betumi pie free sa metal sa metal fence kitu bi o ma ye no ho na obi ewura no so we betumi pie free mu kura no eno so ya asem enti yesi school dan si hotia bitimi ko L shape si eno ne ma me hu say sa block ne plan no a Professor Dina na ma Ghana for ma Mahama se onsi no was a fantastic idea because sa block no sa krani fam no wura school ni mu a ene so huri free abronsan so because assembly e wo dan ni mu a friend say a restaurant will say one e wo dan ni mu physics lab, chemistry lab, biology lab ni nyina ho art studio teachers friends say staff common room no staff room ho no e wo ho library wo ho and I'm saying enti afena even me appreciate block no me appreciate ni ye say okay. Oh, that's the reason in here. Because ura brofo ne ma no omo high schools ne we say ni mu a assembly no e sedan ni mu omo timi obi a be say assembly no hall no na e sedan ni mu na onim one beautiful thing omo ye time a be a form 1 for be kwa assembly no enye sa time no in this announcement bi o wa ebi mu be ye omo dia anopa ebi mbe ye omo assembly area Ana mesati asese na say ye kura ye si prempe college esino te bia ye gi asase kakraka na yesin sa ye waste of we no sana de mahama no one was bringing convenience in Ghana's education. Convenience. A friend of convenience a wo baby a wo into e-block no should serve about so primary schools be a base 20 na wo no should feed the e-block no a was communities 20 no no at maybe 2-3 kilometers radius no was akura bia timi kosa high school na wo no. I'll even entreat say a china bi pa na wonderful leaders are. I think say primary schools na yes sisi ni basa bebree no. Se ye hwe na ebeya wo say ye bubu san kwase adan ni nyina no. Ni esi ni mega ba ko a communities ni nyina primary school omra ho. That is why abrofo ne ye. That is what abrofo no mo ye. If a possible baby a senior high school ni wono. Se be possible was a junior high schools ni primary schools ni na wo ho. Internet education aye continues from primary na wo ko say placement me buy me nti say bruni ka placement wansem placement for him. Placement for him. Placement ewo him. Sa placement ewo education mu a ye placement ye placement no. Na kwase bi di Ghana no de age bribe no de ayi oye pe no abeka kire say onim nyansa sen ye because all ye placement no wagege amount for bribe. Obi said Rishi Sunak. Munti Rishi Sunak na de obi ka kire no. Wose wako engranze de bra engran o muze de Rishi Sunak mami o de enya nto no for the meantime. Anka wo yo hin. Is it like intimate nasia na mibusa say Bruni no, it's the last time me catch you. Okoto Chromebooks. Chromebooks no, oko order bebree. Eba, sound nice drawer be o my ya, ni cables ni bibia wo mu dada. Inti akra ni yusu wi na ode be shemu a, na ode power na atwiem. Akra ni yusu wi ya ode be shemu no ankase ya che na ode power no ahyem so that ade tia obeba na ye. In the 10 and I say in fact 20 cell right, another 20 cell left, 40 into a sour hues time or soon as a mona muhia computers no their Chromebooks na and one set teacher in a resource room ho no a copia no their ba mu yusu wi a na ma tutum na mo dia be hye no mo charge na ya lock no. Adutwum mu enimwe mu nyina wo. Adutwum mu nimwe mu nyina wo. Adutwum mu nimwe mu nyina. Inti ye mankura ne tablet no. Even our question Mahama said 2012 de no. Inti na omu nim say 2012 de na omu se omu ye laptops ne ade no. Wo de laptop ne makura no de kofia. Owie school or the cool. Na obi foforo aba na yasan kwaji bruni bisia Na mahama mesremo. So repetition we mu na mode bad ya me say I have an idea. We have to supply our schools computers. At the said year, we know aye, you know. Computers no companies ni na bit me the strong we are to swear. You cannot sell in the general public, no. What did they make China say? Na eba ehyehyene drawer nim nti saa na ye de ebia school bia no. Wutimi nya drawer ni bia be se baako 40. It can serve the whole school because those who do the timetable no. Ada we will computer no. We need computer lessons. If it becomes necessary say most of the nyoma no enkra ne be assignment no e de say the abrofo enkra ne ye no omo computer so a you can provide enkra no ebia 40 Chromebooks no obetimi aye ne 80 e ba drawer no ye you know in the case no na storage we say in you2 na the mass school bia than say uko school of a population of like maybe say senior high school will be it be me 3,000 4,000 2,005 u be chenkra we mu nyina ayi yenim ekufado o pese o say o man because of say oni Adutwum because of say you have targeted the final year students no because omona mo register omo say omo koto aba no and right after say nkra na wie school na no isi be say ye ba be for new registration omo di omo attend 18 no and obi a wie school this year bia so about 80% ebe 10 18 80 to 85 to 90% be 10 18 and adodo na 10 18 krana it is assumed say obi ewie senior high school or 18 no ye be mana ye akoto aba no ya te ase but ade na amoye no monwe hu kwa kire say if you win the elections no what next if you win the elections what next so we are what next you will need money to run the economy into the money no kwa akoto tablets now they are bet top vote every the newly and I say the new school leavers no into say be a bear say 400,000 students 200,000 students in the real school omo project say enye omo nyina na beto aba na maye but at least no you bit me nyemu be a bear say 100,000 amomo ato aba na maye and in Ghana's elections no say obit me the bibi influence nipa dodo bear say 100,000 omo to aba it was significant impact because 100,000 population no, can give nipa no be a bear say obit me man nipa no be a bear say e bia 3-4% bi na say nipa timi tisika koto 3-4% a nimu ana woko no yinim se mo pese mo fa kwan bia so na mo break 8 no but after breaking the 8 what next and this is the same thing amu yeah mo di free SHS ne she nipa kon a enne free SHS no en she Ghana for kon e hyemu aban no ankasa kon enti bibia mo pese mo ye bia no entumi nya dai enkoso entumi nkoso bibia mo ye bia no entumi nkoso because of the mama too many demonim kan sense mo be so nkofo no Taligana for monhwe yi o ene omo aya amosori amodi tumi ye dai e hye omo nsem no monhwe yi Gana for no monhwe yi omo amotam tumi ri hye omo nsem no monhwe yi monhwe yi pa miniano you know, I think say YouTube for it, I think say be nipa ba ku mienu bi bibi opeso che na adwen dia obetimi afre enti sa dia ye de ye be che ya adwen akeka bia atomo ane ekoyani na yin Mahama so the strong warning at all hodum say mo a eye mo adwen say mo ye NDC for say de bia ye kasa a omote esi edum nketia mu nyina ye kasa a omote but omo ye omo say de omo nte no de kasa atre omo nyina ne say mo aye mfumsu bi pen mo aye mfumsu bi pen na mo kotena akire ne mo hu say mo koso ahe sa mfumsu no a enye ye na mo ha yo eye mo am ho na mo ha eye mo am ho na mo ha enti se ekoba se akwanya ne ba na mo de ba be preposition a he ekwan no 4 years utwa wani ana aba Ghana for no be pia wa firi ho wona wo wako ena wo aba se wo pese wo ye politician wadwuma wo sua no wo de wo ni adwen bia se wo de politician enti se wo betena ho no anye wadwuma ye ya ye be yi wa firi wa makoma de wa mo ani abre and that is why I'm move funny p se mo free politics ni mo na mo ho omobo because mo politics ni mo a mo ye mo adwen se mo nim nyansa sin obia but medical culture say a lot of the people no politics no omo agimi sin obia because enuntina they can go the extra mile of killing to maintain their seats, to maintain their positions in politics because free politics ni mo a oni ideas sikana awawi animpo no ontimi invest enye se osusu obi bedi ni sika o oni ideas and a money doubles, money multiplies based on ideas. So only ideas are be multiply sikanoa. Sikane beshi. E since na onko so nye MP ni bio, onko so nye DC ni bio a. E himfa no wo kunye sika for the aba abeshim. That is the problem. Na de me di twa to ni. Me se na nka me nka ho asem, kama me sika for na wo Ghana na nyina agimi. Ma hu se Kwame despite eyo na abo ne bra no nya ne sika o but me catch you say abrofo ni bo life bia ho ye sika fo no omo hu show in this hu say education minister koto ntade white amani pa dia tena mfuturo mu a one Kwame despite ni na no omo think ne ye pe o spend $3.5 million sa $3.5 million no na o di akwa koto yesi Bugatti the whole of Africa was a Ghana onko na yusu bi yate wo na yesikani $3.5 million but the oton Bugatti no ne kwan no the politicians no aye kwan papa di ama no ni sa Bugatti no enya kwan pa sofa ba wo koto Bugatti $3.5 million na dia befa ateche ni mfuturo na mfuturo akọ o air filter na hwan ni oil filters ni mo na afi no waboka ni akasa chewa bin
good evening Koto
eto nkapa mjesu
yes it's a great job you people are doing but what we've realized is that as for this particular breed of people who are currently leading us and who by their prodigies have come before, their intentions are it's not for the good of Ghanaians. These people they are like the Pharisees in the gospel or in the arts where apostles will heal somebody and they'll call them, go and cane them and warn them never to preach in that name again. In fact, they didn't even care about the health of somebody. And they won't even use them to heal the rest of the people. But rather, they want their people to be sick. These are the kind of leaders we have now. Because even here, where you even look at the heat, with this heat, a child cannot wear a white shirt or a white dress and go to school. It will be dirty. Even if the child. And you mentioned also that, the schools, we should move it from this kind of separation of secondary school being somewhere. We should bring them together. If you look at the international schools, that's how they have been. Look at GIS. GIS have been here for how long? They have from basic all the way to high school, to A-level, then you leave. So we can also do that so that we don't have these problems of placement and people taking advantage and hurting others for no reason. Thank you very much for what you've been doing for Mother Ghana. Yeah. But as for Adutwum, he's a stupid fool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Adutwum na adene de no. Minuanom. To say that make no. Ya we sika for man anymore. Oh, me cashew bi na eja. Cashew na branch bi tiga na ho say. Omo cashew na ba na. You know, omo nya obi man in process no. The obi process cashew na ma wo no. Oti akra diska na to Bugatti. Why na me process cashew ni ma wo? Why? Hello.
Hello. Professor Uncle saying.
No, you now swear.
Oh, Boko. Yeah, Mr. Kaka, I'm about Adutwum. Like, you know, a whole minister. We see what America baby and you would think, say, Anka Obefa America, the Yayahan, now would you have Ghana, now would you just come and just place it there? You know, but Oba is still doing what they are still doing in Ghana, which is totally opposite. There is no boarding school in secondary school. They have a few boarding schools there in Scotland, but it's privately, you know, you'll be paying me thousands of dollars for your child to go to, because there are a lot of liabilities. How do you go to school? The BB bar, or school, or school. The government is not going to do that. So there's a few, you know, boarding schools, BB bar, or school, the school gang track or bankrupt. They did not choose what about the senior way in our Obako the Bako Ghana implementing. He's not implementing anything. What did he do? The Yemen, you know, you're interest a crop or your educator, a chrome before Oko Ghana. He does not behave like that. He does not sound like that. He does not even behave like this. Yeah, but the enemy could be what you say is like he's walk back some of the statements. Or no, I can't say we'll give it textbook, we will be painting the schools and just say,
we are not ministry.
No one said the schools named any these schools. I don't names are.
Onimpa.
That you tackle the basic things of the children. You need a place to stay. You know, we need the classrooms. They need desks. They need chairs. They need books, textbooks. I see teachers know so they can place them. But now we are going to paint the school. After we almost see the new schools or mobile building or mobile painting. There ain't one building on. So which one?
Busomwe.
I mean, when the person that is being considered as a VP makes such a statement, not just who say they are fools. Well, Chrome has said if somebody is being considered as the president or as the vice president, so your words matters. Be a beba be a over Kenya, idea. But the whole Kenyans as a VP, and you are saying this. Naputu comes and says something. Say all the people they are considered to be their VP, they are all just over here. They don't make sense.
And they will be highly disappointed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't make sense. They don't make sense. If you are being considered as a VP, just say you have to show your intelligence.
That's it.
But they are not showing any intelligence. Now, Anka is addressing energy issue. That should be number one. He should be addressing it. You show us that you can do it when you become the vice president. The vice president that will also want to be the president is in where? Italy. He should be addressing this. So they are all of them are running away from the energy crisis. It is a move. If you are not going to talk about this, when you become the president, the vice president, then you're better.
That's it.
You're not for just shine your eyes, but these people they just don't care for you. That's it. Yeah. Vote them out. Vote them out.
That's it.
Yeah. Take care. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. And what more dear? Position I can see. And a man, I mean, you see what I mean. So, what better America, better KENTRY. The KENTRY. The KENTRY. Hey, I say more, my Ghana. Oh, my Ghana, Kronkondi, my Ghana. The KENTRY. Enye better. Oti honum farming enkoso bibie no ayekoso o man mu because of say na yemfa ne seti o hwewo baby obi be for education na odeko na baby obi nso abe for education baby ono nso de fa omukra ka ho bi ena ma chada no mo ne ho anwa mo betena o keka de o mo keka no go for baye as yenye ne 4 years go for baye no yenye ne 4 years na manye ene say person here ka say the number of the longer the period now kwan be di no school mu de ene mo yenye SS ni 10 years aí ene not to school mu ho. It is not about the number of years. The same thing now go for ni be free akonya so no or say oh he was a president in a year of 5 years. It's not about the number of years. So also be too chrono asia. Ada edu be si so say president no. Wana mantu wabra abo a obebo ka sa na be che say ye be too chrono ase. Enye say ye ma 10 years and sa na wetimi de too chrono ase. It has nation development no. And for how many years so because if look at you no any or more can if they were able to build their nations now. So would the 30 years wa akunya so wa 30 years no di wa akunya so no. The first 1, 2, 3 years no. Preparations now you know and then a man need to be so 30 years and then Singapore be Singapore no. So it is not the number of years no obedi no. If you start with this a weak foundation opa sidane cost resource e be dwuregu enunti no na ya demase otna togu akunya ne so acha ene bi obetumi aye bibi there be the first few years no 1 year 2 years 3 years na no odi bokro no na odi bokro no de oyo deputy ni so no obobi ne ye o deputy ni so obobi de oyo DC ni bobi afi ubetu wani no enye wo se wonko na uwie sika no inti se contract ni bana e wo Flagstaff House You could see classroom block. Hey, mama for $6 million enye. Now what would ye? $6 million never pay one. Now what 3 million say ye oh dear? What 2 million say oh dear? Okay, fine. O the ma district ni so mo koye na contractor ni so ne district engineer ni so no so atete wo mo de. Afi no contractor ni so no ye na otete ni de ni sika no ontua workers ni so kai na workers ni so ewia cement no. Na workers no omo ewia cement no. Ti afi ube kono ni ye si dan no 3 days na cracks abem. But say wo Flagstaff house ho na wan fa won san ka sika no a. Na me manwia bi wo wanwia bi na ye de na wo ma de odi wachi be wia bi. Yeah, so be I'm afraid you dear things say me to me pon na makope baby ada. Ene na me hwe ade na yese de. Ade ni mo ada ho kakra na me se ma me hwe. Se be ye ya. So Yeti ho. Yetimi atna o my Ghana mo besi nne. Ghana nim baby a friend grocery shop. Despite to $1 million. 3 to 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, 3. Another $500,000 at a 3. They think say omonye sikama. But maybe a despite more 2 years or more nyesika. You be some $100 million or would never for my. Me catch all ube busano $100 million will need be over to a paper car no $3 million no them. Got 23 million of them. But they don't see the need, say, why na sikano. They don't see the need, say, sikano. And no, and there was so the building more welfare. It will go beyond one generation. Radio station B, it has no future. TV station B has no future. And if they can tell you Ghana no products now you produce no here you be home advert. In se nkofu we mo no. Omo be persuade ahemfo no. Say aban no hu nyansa njinsa ase no was strategic ayibi so. Esikafo no nso hu nyansa emfa nsase ni ma medi omo side. Because when people have resources and they cannot control, they cannot make any good use of the resources no. And what's a wo no awo o sika no. Oye fast. Wo to me bin oye fast now just our resources no. Now make good use of resources no ma wo ho ene nkofo no. And yes, the people will live with the resources and destroy the resources, and almost destroy no. They will lose it, and you too, you will lose it. You say, you know, nsase a bit media ye food na go into buildings any quite cases are buildings no. Because Obia koje Ghana ni bia enya adwuma o sha je se o ye adwuma no ano no akoto asase na o si dan because despite no no any esikafo na wo Ghana ho no they have not taken it upon themselves say they will shelter the people. When you begin to do that now, ebema asase boa ye din say o despite no nko na mo betimi ato. The average man no ni obeya ne say oba asase no ya to yisisi apartment. Nti se wo pese wo nya bia. Kope usika kese wa ntimi dia kwaji mortgage no abeto no for 30 years. Now we 30 years. 30 years mortgage no. E wo despite na no 2 years kan side Edimam. Yamfa last call ni fani.
Hello.
Yeton kakaza. No, I'm on here prepared. Sometimes you just don't get it. Obekase be a network, but I don't know. Say 1 year prepared will say network. Oh, ya fuck or ye could be 1 minute. Then I could say, hey, asem Ghana. So, hey, Charlie, Oko Walmart mono farms no money or mudili no Charlie nya you Walmart no so ebusuafo bi dia o. Costco no mono eye ebusuafo bi dia o. Tesco no mono eye ebusuafo bi dia o. Inti mo amo claim say mo anya sika no. Won't put structures in place just to run the country, no. Because so giant country need the politicians in the same one. They cannot. All the laws are what American, you know. Esika for nema ye laws, no. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello. You go to.
Yeah, Miss Roy, if I know where I saw network and sound be where chair no, so bet me I check my. You say the I cry, be funny, sir.
Yeah, but your friend of our time is especially hours.
Okay.
So, yeah, how can and I was saying my power, yeah, the boy, Madagan. Now, the other cow, can assassinate equity land commission on seminar, then cable. It's not when your president is a good for us over to say that they say to me, almost for a picture in Asa Afa, Ama. So, and Cassassin, for listen to be a buy some at you. And so, when you will mean for a good for a little bit you a man in your one. The same thing as assassin, by Japan, and never Japan, near apartment and almost Jaffa. He said, a good land commissioner say, I buy the same thing on my charm or moon. The horror so was marginal, I don't know.
What Kaseri, meet you? Okay.
Like a also like a walker to assassin could be a buy horror, like a land commission for it. And could you on it as a cabin develop process, like in develop process and sell. As a so we will register for this will be on my swap. Silence as we down. Almost half time, I buy you.
Maybe so. A Kufuado Mosa, no. Ye can say, Kufuado Mosa, ebedi akunyaneswa. So na me che no ntino so what dey me kan na dey all can all point me gitum all point but the tini o se me ka say ohene no aban no asase no ye ohene no dia but nya ohene no na abeton asase no.
Okay,
good. Intino just that a lands commission and ebema ho kwan say asase no ye ton this time no ye be ton hasi asase enti no adene still ano ye busua bi dia because asase bi enu eda hokwa ye busua bi dia ye ohene bi dia but ohene no ntumi nton asase no direct in free no ho mfa ma wo ena busua no ntumi nton direct in free no ho mfa ma wo but wo no ya register ma ye nim say 100 acres a ye wo dia 100 acres a ye ohene no dia ena wo friend is saying Lands Commission no hono no. But Lands Commission no on to me funny pen ton abra won so no onye ready say wo ton ade no.
Me to feel ebi ne de enkrafo asase a family yes or something the rest family here and from a time or the say the abana fe ye konsa for on Rebecca Fufu akoshe busia ne chiama se say o mo ache hasa ma ababe o mo le japade
on say asem na ba be different o ha you see enya aban dia o de me ba o on say wo say Rebecca Kufuadu akwa akoshe abusua na chi na eche say it is no more say bia aban no na eton ama ne ho but still wo so akoshe abusua na chi na eche say abusuani bi o ho a waye na adwen say opese odi o mo abro no en waye dey o kwadi sika
according to Busian, because Busian now wakwacho omuti obusa sasa since Christ said he won so omo no akremu so omo dia man say omo no agi afa because of power ejina Busian sasa omo dia no makomo ahye
good only mama ncho baby here say who make laws are who make laws are yenim say Kufuadu mo so sa betumi aba ana yenim say anim yebo am so sa betumi aba. Good, but the door will never the door cannot be closed forever. There door ni baby. Good. Enti Kufuadu aba wa beton sase no. So wan fa kwan paso ne ton ya. Obi ti se nkoto beba. Oba be ye president, obi ti se nkoto beba. Obeba be ye chief justice, obe sergeant sase ni na free wo.
Okay.
Dear Matthias here. Yes.
Africa,
And America. That's it. Anything America say. Baby, I was saying Cabana, any quincy, you see that you drew. You see that you drew because you say assassin. So, and it's a who make laws. You make provision for all no obey adini na. You start making provision for the oba obeses obesen. And America, Donald Trump buy ya and go for din kwasi asem no. Ni say you did Donald Trump and then I'm court. Aba ku say yabonika. Sanity. Sort in the nature I say. Good. Good. Because Emra yenim say nipa bi o ha. Oye deya o ya so brache. Just what the mrana twana ni so ansa na ni so e dey. Anda ho. Enti Kufuadu oti we no. Ofi se nyoma bebiri o ho no a wa ya afa no wadi. Me nkoto amete hei. Medical catch him say Ade Kufuadu be free akonya ne so a me ba ba gigi sika wo mu nyina ma wo nyina ekeka sika bom ye de ne court ne abusa ne se say enim yebo a wo na ate ho no mo president ne different what did they mention as oh me say ekwan ya fa so a Unia ha hu ekwan ye fa aso yi Charlotte say free hodom no Charlotte say position no enity justice ni na position ni ye pe wo
oh yeah petition
what's mo ekwan ye fa aso yi Charlotte say free hodom no ye betumi afa sa akwan no so yi aban panyimfo bi afi ho this aban no obeba no say onye what I say? Now said that mama or crime obusa question because ebia no bit one or drain in said ya also drain. And to say enquire say befifa course in ye na a last call Saturday special. So what I say? And it's like en comedy ni edi. Me, when you be, as some I can't know, I land no. A video, previous videos, best a year or two. My video be paying the phone say land no. It is said the local lands commissioner. In him say higher abaya sase, a higher we asase, a higher we asase, a higher we asase. Good. But me busa oto o land no. If you run out years come on, no who so could your tax be mobi. Good. Ofia was in a painter now be painting ma no. Who say would your tax be mobi. Yes, but one or the new free abroad by a drew port while out your tax, right?
Yes.
Good. So obey there na painter, painter or painty fee with your tax because brony crew no. We painter cry no. Wa be kwa file taxes. Adentia.
Oh yes.
O munim kwan on befa so mde adiscan na.
Yeah, a company put you for painter dia a company need your tax.
Good. Enunti the first step na say. See a register asase. So wo se we painter wo painti dan wo Ghana honomo a. You have to register your company. So we mason register a company without your company certificate and your tax, you know. Say a dime biano usia. Oh, a dime biana wusi biano. If you run now, wabetenemono. So one go through processing in us a time will come. Now one check is a nipa na wodi wadwuma man no. Or a registered company na wodi wadwuma man no. You will be the final because when I be babet nephew, when you be how. In is a mayem rafa to say when I be how will be making sure say I then I make one good Kama district assembly engineer no. Now I kululu abra meye nyoma bonia na manya mitia didimba later no. District engineer ni be yine free wo na obi tua court issues bia enti de be yini. Say oton wasase a oton wasase a one odi ahemfo no mo mfa asase ne nkoma lands commissioner na so yo ohene a abusua bia no fa wasase ne bre ohene no oba ye your document e wo so a ye ohene no nso so anyansase wo kromo nyina se bia be say 2000 plots of land. 2000 plot of land no ebusua bia be say 10 and edie wo mu bia be say e bia 1005 and ahemfie na nkasa de 500 ya tie ase enti se wo pese wo kokoto land you don't deal directly with ahemfo no good enti wo the lands commission no mo mfa maya then lands commission aye the forms e de akwa koto all the designated banks no say wo pese wo to asase wo Ghana wa go to bank and pick this form tell the form say me pese me to asase enti asase no ya number ni bia tunya bo asase no number no ano ebidie ni bi nsienti no o minim say kwadwo mensa busua no asase ni na ye nipa asomasi dia ne din se number no ho send America for wetimi am obi asiriya number ne ba omi aso ya digitalize Ghana for obi awo number no ya number asase nyina enti wo peke form no na wo de wasase number no ahemfi no e de ma wo no a eno no lands commission ayi bibia na odi ama wo mo utua sika no bank na pa na lands commission agene de because e hono ni de system no bank na set dada into 5% out of 20,000 now, which you are lands commission wa eko. Good. Good.
Yeah. That a corruption, they see a war, man, they say, be as a who said, or they call so we justice.
Yes, so say, person reset your mind, no, say, medical culture, say, be beginning and casano. So, I crom for, but say, ukunya leader, na say, mini our frame, mean, said, minim within. Oh, within no, saying, within the saying.
A friend of our time.
Ofata. Yes, ofata otiwo. Se wo ena Ghana fo ato aba ma wo. Ena wo mi wafa me se me na me ye vice. Ena wo pese wo si school dan de ma manfo e Ghana fo nkoda. Na school no dan ne ba ko bia be koso e bia $200,000. Na se wo ofa no wo si sika no wo di 200,000 no pepepe na ekwa akoye adwuma no na wo ni bia ofa be ma me kwan se me ni bi. Good. Into assembling in ano. So wow, what is wrong? We see wunia. There's no way said you was be case of it. Because yes
leaders always straight.
That's it.
Always self-discipline.
That's it. Inti no bibia ye pese ye bia no ye betumi aye gise ye dikan ayi krono edi free ede edi free mu.
Yeah. Because of the also said the Kuford, I remember no Massina, a man GP war a human because what fat a previous brother being so great, let's say one farm lying or to me, one parliament said you okay, you made with
Oh, sorry.
I must say,
yeah, no. I friends a muntala afi no aba muntala ze ye me kwa na any of ata na oma nkomo na be tintintin we Saturday ayi bi na me to anam se ade krasa ade asantene ma me fancy ase o de time ba be bi nsemu ene de ye rough nkomo na e be di ene ayi bi ana se me to na me check me nyoma bi anam se o ma me ntwa ba ko bintum na hwa ade intimu ze ye low key kra low key intino sanete inti bibia we ayeye no enoma bi oho no it's like se kasi ebeye ne dia stop nyoma bi oman ne betimi achichiro but the way am yesi ye ne de obia ni disika chi obia pese owie sika obia pese ono nko asini dan obia pese ono nko ato ne ka obia entina ama ye ho kire ye no because before ankona ma dwen se me nko ano me pese me yeye na ye di share amanfo aniwuo no eno na ama ye be say o say we pay stamp duty at the Lands Commission on land purchase. Yes, eno no ye lands na kakra na e wo land commission honom no ya register ho no. That is why it should be a buy no e wo say a buy no de nice form pa say onipa bie no betimi aton asase abra ankofa Lands Commission nsem. Lands Commission no eba saa e masika koho e ma boys no mukosua land survey ni land economy ni nya adwuma ye eba saa real estate developers begin to contact and deal directly with Land Commission. Eba saa you now find out say you are formalizing your real estate industry no. But say ko ba say ohene ene abusua bia na watonzi eya otoma owi no diska ne pe no atwa no akota chi bi say ko ka che nipa so mensi say asase no na menso mi die wo nto so kwaje wodie. Now we live in a country what to asase o document akọ ohene bi for be say 3 years obekọ no ohene se meti akra on sign ma obeye saa bonso odiewu owu a na ne wo fa ase aba na aba be ka kire o se mo amoto asase amusi ayi wa bia mo nya na mo fa mo papers mra ono anim se ne wo fa ne nso so eje se wo sign papers ama se ye ni onye yi mesi on wo yo ohene na wo yesa mesi wo yesa on na ope kwati kwan so bia na ofa o eju obi agapade free ne nsem na nipa no twa nani na onya sika fofo bia me botu simple me basi ya na ma be botu pa na omo wo so mo be chime na omo be chime na omo de me ko because utimi ya ade ya ama ne shi nipa akoma wo fa na ton ade ne de ama nipa waton ade ama nipa wo ene wochina so obe sign document na ama nipa on sign no de wu ya omo pa akonya no kotuatua sika na omo de ato akonya no oto wia na afi no wo se san beto asase no a wo wato no san beto ne foforo esimo ade we de me bompa ese mi hye bi na me hye bi dia ene ebe ye fe pa me hye bi ebe ye fe pa and I think say going forward no I was a Ghana abrochefo no montre ahemfo no nyansa so that omo wo faase no omo ne motete abrochi no omo besue nyansa na ne bo fa wunu okodi ade a obe make sure say paper bia woni wo fa ne tables no obe sign enye sa wo sign wa anya yi ade a do be si so no ade tinya no e wo so bo hene ni tu na okuno boni tu okuno simple owu no kwa wo ye do be kwa to prison because of yam van good na firing squad now Ghana for na santna wa na oma ato aduane amwadi akosi da obiwu because enkwasa sem just because of say ono your hininti no aba say time will come it will be very difficult ehiafo na amusisi wo mo no say ehiafo e famra show mo nsem na omo be ya aso denfo a ona mo bete mo de mo sorry ana ohene nyankwada na omo ujimi nyankwada na omo ujimi muntumi nkanyansa se bia agire wo mo e do we see ha say da foforo be sen hye ne